Good morning, you guys. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome back. If you have been with me for a little minute, my name is Selena. I am an RN here in New York City, and I love to talk everything nursing. But today's video it does have to do with nursing, but it has more so to do with money, right? So nursing and money, my two favorite things to talk about. So let's get right into the video. Okay, so during the pandemic, right, like nurses were able to make a lot of money, right? Okay, I mean, and as we should, because we were putting our lives on the line to go work. So nurses were able to make a lot of money. Now, post pandemic, we're not making as much, right? So let's go back a little bit. I just want to give you guys like a quick background on me. As a kid growing up, I wasn't really taught about money. Like, I didn't really know much about money. I thought you make money, you spend it, you make it, you spend it. Like, I didn't know much about credit cards. I didn't know about the 30% rule in regards to credit cards. I didn't know any of this stuff. So I was like pretty not money savvy, right? But now, okay, so the pandemic comes, I start making a lot of money, and I did do a lot of good things with my money, but I also did a lot of nonsense with my money, if I'm being completely honest, right? Me and my fiance, we bought this house back in 2021. So that was, still during the pandemic. We were able to get a good interest rate. So we did go ahead and purchase a home. We were living in an apartment. It was my apartment that I had gotten in 2015. It was a one-bedroom apartment in Far Rockaway, New York. And it was cool because we weren't living together. It was just me and my daughter, and he would come by on the weekends. So it was okay. And then we had our son back in 2020, March of 2020. So, okay, we quickly outgrew that place. So it's like, okay, you guys got to make a move. You got to do something. I began to make a lot of money very quick. He was also working, doing a lot of overtime. And we were able to, buy this house. Fine. Okay. This video, we're not in any financial restraints. Like, we are really okay with money. Like, let's just throw that out there. We're okay. We're able to pay our mortgage, pay our monthly bills, and do what we have to do. We're okay. But I know so many people who aren't, specifically nurses who are living paycheck to paycheck. And I think it's just not, I don't want to say the wrong thing because I don't want anybody to get offended, but I just think it's a little crazy. Like, we were making a lot of money. There's absolutely no reason as to why a nurse in particular should be living paycheck to paycheck. I don't subscribe to that at all. Like, I always think that whether you're a staff nurse, a local traveler, per diem, whatever, there's always a bag that you can get as a nurse, right? So for the most part, most of us nurses, we work 3 shifts a week, right? So that leaves 4 other days. In those 4 other days, there's so many things you can do. You can do assessments, in-home assessments. You can work for multiple different companies. Because one thing about assessments that I will say that has been like a downfall for me is that sometimes you will call the patient and you will say, I'm coming to your home, Mr. or Mrs. So-and-so, tomorrow between 10 and 12 to do your starter care visit to get you started with home care services. The person will agree, and then you get there, there's nobody home. or you get there, it's the wrong address. Now we can't find the patient, and now you don't get paid because you did not conduct that visit. So what I'm noticing is a lot of people are signing up with multiple different home health agencies. This way they can combine it to make like a full-time income to ensure, okay, well, if something happens here, I always have this other agency to kind of like fall back on, which I always think is a good thing. It's always good to have a plan A, of course, and a B and C, just in case things don't work out, right? I think that that's good. So I notice people are doing that. Another thing you could do as a nurse, once again, it's not the most desirable thing, but a place like a SNF. SNF is skilled nursing facility or rehab nursing home, basically, is what most people know it as, right? You can eat in these places. Like, you can do, it's the summertime. A lot of people don't really want to work. A lot of people are traveling, family. It's just what it is, right? That's just the reality of the situation. But you can really eat in these nursing homes right now. Like, literally, you can if you a morning person, do your 7 to 3 shift and get out of there. Like 2-3 times a week, plus what you're doing, for full-time work. You'll be making money, right? Also, 3 to 11, 11 to 7, eat all the time. Like today, after I finish this video, I'm gonna cook breakfast for my family, and I'm gonna also cook dinner for my family, because I'm going to a nursing home to get a bag. Like, I'm gonna do that 3 to 11 shift and bring myself home. Like, it's easy, quick money. Yes, nursing homes are not the most desirable places to work, but when you have goals in mind and when you have things that you need to pay off and things that you need to do, you have to put certain things in the back of your mind and just get it done, especially when, as a nurse, you have the ability to do so. There's money out there for you to make. So there's absolutely, in my opinion, there's no reason as to why you should ever be broke. There's no reason as to why you should never have, because there's so many different avenues, so many different ways where you can make an extra coin, right? So recently, the only thing I don't suggest, I've done it in the past, but the only thing I don't suggest is the 12-hour shift, like 2 12-hour full-time kind of things, because that means you're working 6 days a week, 12-hour shifts. And in these hospitals these days, it is not easy, right? And you will quickly find that you're putting a lot of wear and tear on your body, and it's just not the best thing for you to do, right? So for me, I rather do my 3 shifts. In the hospital, I work from 8 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. Of course, things happen. Sometimes you get a little overtime, whatever the case, and then do at another facility 2, 3, 8-hour shifts, 7 to 3, whether it be 3 to 11, 11 to 7, whatever, right? That's what I prefer to do. That's what I suggest people do, because I've worked 2 12-hour full-time jobs, and I was not the same person. Like, I was weird, honestly. I was a zombie. I was very tired. I was irritated a lot, didn't have the mental capacity to care about anything or anyone other than going to work. And I can't be that way, because I have 2 kids. My daughter just celebrated her 17th birthday. My daughter Kira, and then my son Cairo is 4. I have 2 kids that I have to be present for. I have a fiance that I have to be present for. So I quickly realized that I don't want to do. But trust me, I'll get a bag somewhere else. I'll do something else where I can still, kind of like function and be who they need, right? So yes, I do suggest doing that if you need extra money. So I do want to start a little series on this page, like just talking about money. I'll show you guys like my pay stubs so you can see like how much I'm getting paid and what I'm doing with the money. So, okay, since I don't know the exact amount, so maybe in the next video where I'm talking about money, I will have the exact amount. I did run into some credit card debt. Since I stopped working the 2 12-hour shifts, I was putting a lot of things on my credit card. I was, whatever, I needed to pay for camp, other miscellaneous bills. Things was just happening. And if you know, you know. New York City is not a cheap place to live. Mortgage is high. Bills are high. Food is expensive. It just is what it is, right? So now that it is what it is, and I have this extensive credit card bill, I'm going to be showing you guys how how much money I allocate towards the bills, right? And how much, and I just want to see, like, just to show you guys that it can be done, it can be paid off, and let's just see. I will be combining my fiance's credit card bills with mine, and we'll be like paying it off together. I'm not going to specify which are just his and which are just mine, because I don't know that you guys need to know all of that, but the bills are ours, and we're going to pay them down, and I'm going to show you guys how we're working to pay it down and the things that we're doing to actually pay it down. So we are taking a trip with the kids in the next 2, maybe 3 weeks. So after we come back, we will be like going ham, going hard to pay these credit card bills off. And I'm going to show you guys exactly how we do it. So talk to me in the comments. Let me know, like, you know, if anything, what were you guys taught about money as adults? What did you learn about money? Credit cards, do you have them? Do you not have them? You know, how are you guys paying off debt? What are you guys cutting out? What are you know, how are you guys going about it? Let's get the conversation going in the next one. I gotta get up out of here because it's 8:15 and my son is about to get up, and I know he's gonna be asking me mama breakfast, so I gotta get started on that. So I enjoyed chatting with you guys in this video, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Later.